Have you ever gotten stuck trying to explain what you're doing right this second in Japanese? Or maybe you're telling a story and you need to describe what was happening? Well, today we are going to unlock that power. By the end of this explainer, you are going to be a pro at describing ongoing actions in Japanese.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll figure out what the progressive tense even is. Then, we'll get into building the present tense formula. After that, I'll show you a cool little trick to sound way more natural. Next up, we'll jump into the past tense. And finally, we'll wrap it all up in a handy toolkit. Sound good? Let's get started.
All right, first things first, let's get a handle on what we're actually talking about when we say progressive tense.
So picture this, a friend calls and asks what you're up to. You're in the middle of your favorite anime. How do you say, I'm watching TV, right now? Or maybe you're at a coffee shop, studying for a big test. How do you express, I'm studying? That's exactly the puzzle we are solving today.
Okay, so the fancy grammar term is progressive tense. But don't let that intimidate you. It's really just a way to talk about actions that are in progress. In English, this is just our simple ing ending. So from here on out, when your brain thinks ing, I want you to also think, Japanese progressive tense. You got it?
All right, enough theory. Let's actually get our hands dirty and build this thing. And trust me, you're going to be surprised at just how straightforward it is.
Here it is, the secret sauce. You ready? You just take a verb, you put it into its te form, and then you add the polite ending imasu. That is the magic formula for saying, I am doing something. Yep, that's really it.
So let's see this out in the wild. Here's our sentence. 私はお気に入りのテレビ番組を見ています。私はお気に入りのテレビ番組を見ています。Go ahead and try saying that last part with me. 見ています. This means I am watching my favorite TV program. See? You're already doing it.
Now let's pop the hood and see how this thing actually works. As you can see, we've broken it all down. You've got your subject, watashi, and the object, terebi bangumi. But the real magic is at the end. There's our winning combo, mite, the te form of to watch, and imasu. It's just like snapping Lego bricks together.
And here's a cool little language hack for you. The verb miru is like a triple threat. In English, we have to use watch, look, and see. But Japanese is super efficient and just uses miru for all three of them. Pretty neat, right?
Okay, you ready to level up? If you want to sound less like a textbook and a lot more like a native speaker, I've got a little secret for you. This is how you really drive home that something is happening right this very second. So, what's the secret? It's adding iru tokoro desu. Look, miteimasu is great. It's like saying, I'm watching. But miteiru tokoro desu is like saying, hey, I am in the very middle of watching this. Do not disturb me. It's a total game changer for sounding natural.
And here it is, in all its glory. 私はお気に入りのテレビ番組を見ているところです.
Can you feel that extra emphasis? This is your new go-to phrase when someone asks you to do something during the season finale.
Sorry, can't. 見ているところです.
Okay, so you've totally mastered the present. But what if you need to talk about something that was happening in the past? Well, I have some fantastic news for you. It's ridiculously easy. You've actually already done 90% of the work.
See? I told you it was easy. All you have to do, literally the only thing, is swap out imasu for its past tense cousin, imashita. The first part of the formula, the verb's te form, stays exactly the same. It's that simple.
Let's put this into practice. Imagine you're telling a friend about your day yesterday. You could say, 私は昨日、早朝から昼まで日本語を勉強していました。私は昨日、早朝から昼まで日本語を勉強していました。This perfectly captures the feeling that you were studying for a continuous stretch of time.
So let's break it down one last time. Notice how the structure is pretty much identical? You've got your subject, time, object. But look at the very end. We've got benkyou shite, the T form of to study, followed by our new past tense hero, imashita. That's the key that tells your listener the studying was an ongoing thing. And of course, the verb we're using here is benkyou suru, which means to study. You're going to become very good friends with this verb on your Japanese journey, I promise.
Phew! We have covered a lot of ground. So let's take a quick moment to put all of these new tools into one handy toolkit that you can carry with you. This is where we really lock in everything we've learned.
And here it is, everything you need, all on one slide. This is your ultimate cheat sheet. For I am doing, it's te plus imasu. To add that right now emphasis, it's te plus iru tokoro desu. And for I was doing, it's te plus imashita.
Go ahead, screenshot this, write it down, whatever you gotta do to remember it.
So, just take a second to appreciate the new superpower you've just picked up. You can now talk about what you are doing and what you were doing. I mean, that's huge. But it kind of opens up a new question, doesn't it? We know how to talk about what we're doing, but how do we talk about what we can do? We'll save that for next time. Until then, happy studying!